So rising everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is August 25th 2024 and I'm here to do a reading on Miss Céline Dion. She has been on my list for a long time, so without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into her reading. Let's see what's going on with Miss Céline Dion. Thank you all for tuning in to the channel. If you're new here, be sure to give your thoughts at the end of the reading. And don't forget, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. Also, for the ones who are returning subscribers, returning viewers, I highly thank you. And if you like to book a personal reading for me, with me, you can go ahead and do so at www.so. Did I say at www.so? www.honeysoulchildbottega.com. I do readings, I do spiritual consultation, you know, life coach services, Reiki healing, and sound healing. There we go. Goodness. Okay, so with Miss Céline Dion, with the couple of cards that I have gotten out thus far, we have Shapeshifter with the skills at navigating through different levels of consciousness and having the ability to see the potential in everything. With the negative attributes, we have projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. And then at the bottom we have a rebel card, which challenges authority to affect social change, reject spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. And then the shadow attributes, it says rejects legitimate authority out of anger or rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. Okay, so I guess we have like the lower chakra being highlighted, like the earth star chakra, and then the heart chakra. Okay, so things to look out for with these two. With the shapeshifter, we need to look out for a lifetime pattern of flexibility, changeability, or deceptiveness, especially tied to your work or family. And then the rebel card, we need to look out for a lifelong pattern of rebelling against the establishment. But even if the rebel isn't part of your intimate circle, you probably have to some extent and should pay attention to it. Meanwhile, we have hidden blockages that came out. First, we have the superior shadow with minimize or undermining others to feel better, boastful, condescending, snootiness. So she needs to be careful not to confuse her self ideas and what you want to be with who you really are by trying to impress others. We also have the needy shadow, possibly within the root chakra region, with just the red in the image of require constant needy and supportive, clingy, and dependent smothering. She needs to practice self-reliance and build herself up from within so she can take responsibility for her own actions. Meanwhile, there's the easy way out card that came out. In the long run, the easy route is harder and makes it more difficult. She needs to make a choice. Not everything needs to be hard, but it shouldn't be all easy either. Accept the challenge and show the world you will not be stopped. Other cards that came out, you're not the only one. Cyber or security, a hacker or cybersecurity, and lies about the details. Meanwhile, we also have substance coming out. And as other content creator would say, party favors when it comes to these names here. And at the bottom, she needs to focus on herself and don't worry about them. It's probably been told to her when it comes to that. What else could be going on with Miss Céline Dion? We got threatening. Moving on next, jackpot. Hold on. Let's keep moving. I'll just pull out. Broke A and dodging bullets. What's at the top? Blocked. Waiting. Okay, so we have threatening. Next it was thank you. Moving on, thank you next. Then it was the jackpot card. So she may have came across some money, you know, had some hard times with some money. And dodging bullets, meaning blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters, which explains the hacking and cybersecurity, blocking, and waiting. She's waiting on something. Waiting on something to happen. Blessing in disguise. Okay, okay. That brings about that jackpot. Letters in the name S, L, H, or N. It's a test or a lesson. It's a test. She's being tested, possibly with her happiness. A confession may come about, possibly with the earth sign. And then we got letters in the name C, W, V, Y, or V. Y or V. And as far as like her in the love department, what could be some hidden truths in the love department? Hidden truths. Water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Earth sign again, proposal, marriage. Yeah, somebody is non-committal though. It's a high vibrational union. Must be a young individual too. They do spend quality time together. She's missing the person. Oh. Alright, so that's what's coming out on that sector. So we got water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, marriage proposal. However, the dude is non-committal, but it's a high vibrational union to where they spend quality time with each other, and she misses the person. We got the isolation card coming out first for the root. Okay. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. That deals with the divine connection. All right, so we got isolation here at the root. The isolation card is a throat chakra card that brings about personal truth and expression, self-expression, and living your true authentic self. So the isolation card brings about a childlike playfulness is hidden under Sapphire's serious, elegant exterior. It brings about, well, it denotes wealth and ability to do anything well. Trust and loyalty are indicated, and also has a great capacity for healing. Also, don't wait for the right time to live your life. You are on the verge of something big, but if you don't participate it could pass you by. Sapphire does not know the difference between isolation and solitude. Do you know the difference between isolation and solitude, Céline? Also, other key ideas of this particular card could mean about self-protection, making excuses, over preparing, never feeling ready to take action. Okay, so is this regarding to like a husband or whatever the case may be? Let me see. Let's do a quick look up when it comes to Miss Céline Dion. Because you know this attire is giving funeral. Okay, that's what it's giving. It's giving funeral. March 30th. She is an Aries. Yes, she is an Aries. Spouse. Okay, she had a spouse named Renee Angeli. Married from 1994 to 2016. So this may be him, you know, speaking towards her, because it did mention that, you know, it did mention about her, you know, living her life and don't let it pass you by type of deal. Okay, what was the throat chakra card that came out? The need to focus on you and don't worry about them. Don't lie about the details, right? Let's get some clarifying cards. I want to use my other deck so we can get this show on the road. My other tarot clarifying deck. Why is the isolation card here at the root chakra? Overcoming challenges. So there's been some challenges that they've been overcoming, that's brought some victory. Okay, some action. Oh, we got a young individual, so I was right. There is a charming individual that's free-spirited. Okay, that's a challenge to her, maybe because of the age gap sort of deal. But other than that, you know, continue to be the Queen of Wands that you are. Continue to be confident, sexy, energetic, outgoing. Continue to do you, boo. Okay, that's what is given right here when it comes to that root region. She has overcome a lot of challenges, but of course, you know, it requires her to basically live her life. Okay, now we have the Nine of Cups that's at the sacral chakra region. So even though there's orange highlighted, there is red in the image here. There's a closer look. So not only the sacral chakra is in alignment with this particular card, but there's an indiscretion with the red dress. Put on your red dress, okay? Type red dress, so that's indicating some root chakra era on that. So the Nine of Cups, it does bring about wish, emotional fulfillment, some sense of comfort and happiness within her, either her emotions, her relationship with her new person, right? There's a 5 of Wands here, but there's some conflict there. And that's why, referring back to this, is some conflict there. Maybe a little competition. Wouldn't be surprised with creative differences, because the Wands deals with like career, creativity, right? Your creativity sector. The Nine of Cups, okay, the Nine of Cups again is becoming a challenge, though, with fame, rewards, good health, and abundance. I'm leaning more towards good health, because I did see some articles talking about her health playing a factor on her health, playing a factor on opportunity ventures, right? Which that is her bread and butter. Her singing, acting, being in the entertainment industry, that is her bread and butter. And when your health is affecting your bread and butter, then it's hard there. It causes a strain on your safety, your security, and your survival, especially on a financial standpoint. Which leads to the 4 of Wands here, as an advice in the advice guidance level, to continue to celebrate your accomplishments, continue to celebrate with the folks surrounding you that is helping you, supporting you on a wholeheartedly standpoint, and not just being there to enjoy the ride. Okay. Next, we also have the Discovery card here, present at the solar plexus region. So with this Discovery card, it also reminds me, this is like a self-discovery card here. So there's an awakening here when it comes to her identity, right? So the Discovery card talks about, in the past, you may not have been fully prepared to face facts. Being willing to take the journey regardless of the outcome will prove rewarding. Get ready to carry a commitment through completion. Are you trying to recapture a past that no longer fits? If you're presently upset or struggling with a difficult situation, you may be seeking to keep something that is far less than what you deserve. Are you really happy in this situation? That's the question she needs to ask herself. That's probably why that the easy way out card came out for her. How's it benefiting you? The healing of predetermined agreements must be addressed. Awareness is healing. So key ideas for this particular card is talking about leaving the past behind, having a readiness for a new adventure, a willingness to venture into uncharted territory, or a new level of self-care. So it's almost like this spirit guide is asking her, is she ready to take the call, basically? Are you ready to take heed of the call? So let's clarify it. And she's probably like, I don't want to, but it's, you know. So the Knight of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, as well as the Justice card coming out in the reverse. It's talking about broken promises with the Knight of Pentacles and unfair circumstances. What's gonna find that? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, that's her, a mature woman. And the Five of Swords. Oh no. She's gonna have to fight back on it. Is it regarding to like child support or like inheritance? Because the jackpot card did come out. So did she experience some legal battles to where she basically had to fight for what was hers, or fight what is due to her? Interesting. That's very interesting. But yeah. Okay. Let me see what else will clarify that. So the jackpot card would be a factor here. Dodging bullets, you know, blocking negativity. That's probably why she's playing a waiting game on this. Because she's been threatened. Either she's been threatened or somebody has been threatening her, which is why this is a test for her. Because it is a blessing in disguise, because she's going to end up confessing it. If she hasn't done so already. Because she wasn't the only one in this matter. Regarding to this hacker or cybersecurity. Okay. Which brings about confusion at the heart chakra region. So confusion. Seems like it brings some confusion. She's confused at the love department. So confusion is talking about when you're in the unknown, it may be a little uncomfort to know that you are safe. Understand that your angels have brought you to this point. You may need more information at this time. Remain still and allow inspiration in. It will come. Okay, that's why that waiting game is presented itself. So further context on the confusion card is through the willingness to be in confusion, we find clarity. There's nothing to solve. Meditate and quiet time will bring clarity. I can see confusion. Can she see confusion as a good thing? And can she learn to let go of the need of immediate outcome? Again, which is why this is a test for her. So key ideas for this card is either allowing confusion or spiritual support, consequences of actions, or finding love. So it has brought confusion to finding love. You told me?
Yeah, I said, did you go outside?
No, not yet. Okay, so is some confusion there at the love department? Let's see. Why is the confusion card here? Oh, well, let's get further context of why the confusion card is here. Oh, I had these cards. Lord, okay. I'll address it both ways. So there's the judgment card is present here. Clarity is needed. Self-awareness is needed. A final decision has to be made regarding to false accusations and being judged unfairly. What could be the challenge? The Nine of Wands. Learning from the past. Again, this is a test for her. Learning from the past. Is she going to learn from it and persevere, or she's going to repeat it again? What's at the bottom? Two of Swords. A decision has to be made. She needs to face it head on. She may be still in denial of the truth, but she needs to face it head on so she can be able to gain the strength and overcome the challenge, whatever is facing her at the moment. Some sort of injustice that is happening, that has happened. And it probably has left her, hurt her pockets financially too. I'm gonna ask further questions with that. With this, what lesson is Celine learning? What lesson Céline Dion could be learning? We got the health card, and I still got these cards in reverse again. All right, health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul, specifically heart. Specifically her heart. Not only her mind, body, or her body, mind, and spirit, but definitely her heart, because the green that's being highlighted in this card. She can do so by in moderation, okay? Making sure she is good within her her safety is good, her well-being is good, her survival is good, because there are changes with the 1 + 4 = 5. There are some changes surrounding her to where she's gonna have to adjust her, the root, her foundation, whatever. Just so it can bring about emotional healing. Okay. And then finally, adversity. So she can be able to accept adversity with the challenges that she has faced. Thus far, it's allowing her to learn. Okay. And then lastly, what other signs that Céline Dion needs to look out for? Ooh, cool. Message. Okay. Divine message at that. So, an encounter with a feather is an equivalent of a divine special delivery. If you find a feather on a walk or a random notice, one out your window is connecting you to the wonder of the spiritual world. Be open and receptive to the message the universe is sending at the time. Black feather pictured in the sand is a message that you're surrounded by your angels, and a reminder to be open to their wisdom and guidance. A divine presence is watching over you and wants to pass along an encouraging message. Remain open to the insight you receive at this time. You are being gifted with the information that will assist you in the journey. And if you only stop and listen, the color of the feather you come across has its own special meaning. Additional messages could mean on the right path, paying attention to the messages. Someone wants to communicate with you, Look out for a meaningful call, text message, or email, because there's hope at the end of the rainbow that can bring some sort of stability, balance, new opportunities, you know. Um, Let me get the beloved deck. Let's see what Renee wants to say. What does Celine Dion's husband want her to know, Mr. Renee? What does he want her to know? What does Renee want Celine to know? She's been, hopefully she, yeah, she definitely is gonna have to take care of her heart, because, you know, that heartbroken syndrome is nothing to play with. All right, we have Explorer, and then we have Expectation at the bottom of the deck. I wouldn't be surprised. That's like lower your expectation and explore, girl. That's what I'm getting. Lower your expectations so you can go out there and explore. So this Explorer card is talking about who exactly sets out over rough seas or treacherous trails without guarantee of safety or success, who abandons familiarity and sometimes even family to answer the clarion call to something bigger than self. This is the energy in the heart of the explorer. This is the road less traveled, the courage to go where no one has gone before. It's the pioneering instinct that won't be or can't be constrained by the fear of failure. The beloved dead of Explorer pays respect to those souls in the history of humankind who were farmers, frontier folk, and pioneers. They voyage onto the unknown without how-to manuals, guided only by faith, necessity, and bright light of the North Star. They broke new ground and, despite great personal hardship, lived to find a great reward and beating the odds. But many did not succumb to litany of hardship. This is an ancestral imprint that still resonates and inherits skill for darling innovation, inspirational, groundbreaking work. At its core, its entrepreneurial energy. Explorer can also be seeking expression in darling high stakes, death-defying choices that don't consider the consequences of those affected in the wake of heightened courage. Well, well, well. And then the expectation card that's at the bottom. Oh man, this is a lot, but I'll read it. Subjected and objective, or at a bistro on a blind date, they've just ordered some raw oysters that are being said to each other better. Subjectively, blissfully believes that whatever one thinks and hopes in their hearts of hearts will come true. We, the subject, a just the facts kind of guy, is firmly grounded in the reality and goes with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. A subject is always helping people like Verdi Baal, Pez dispenser, popping out the appropriate wisdom, love, and of resources with the silent condition that is offered, leveled of support, should and will be reciprocated. But moan subjective, can you believe it? They never do. Objective interjects, our oysters are here. They both add a splash of mignonette, clink glasses, and merely down the hatch go the first couple of oysters. These are going to be the best magnificent things. Subjective. There are sharp shards of shell in my mouth, observes objective G's. Despite glowing reviews of this bistro, it turns out the night off for a crew and the B crew for some reason didn't clean and prep the oysters properly. Subjective's move has darkened. Now observing a face that looks like a smack backside, objective asks what's wrong. Nothing, snaps subjective, firmly believing that objective should just get it, understand, and be more compassionate about the beach in her mouth and the sinking feeling in her heart. Her evening is now flooded with disappointment and outrage. Clearly, subjected that had expected more from the date. A billable muscles and the universe. Subjective deserves more and thinks that's 2 hours of my life I'll never get back. Objective gets to the oysters taken off the bill and is thankful for a night away from work. This is a cautionary tale that expectations and blind dates and perceptions about people, places, things, and events will always manifest as you mold it to be. Expectation reminds us that life is a perpetual state of flux. Like a curl in the middle of your forehead, it doesn't always behave the way it's been told. Nobody's perfect. People screw up. Everyone is unique with their own hard wiring. By all means, set the goal and high standards for yourself, but also ensure that they're realistic. When setting goals, both complete success and total failure are unreasonable expectations. All you have control over is your preparation, self-control, discipline, attitude, and dedication to give 100% of your ability. If you've been held to someone else's impossibly exacting standards, well or ill intended, spoken or unspoken, this can affect your expectations not only for yourself but others. The beloved dead of expectation says, be kind, flexible, trusting your own ability to hit the ground running no matter what happens. Use this divine affirmation. I'm a great work in perpetual progress. Wow. That's being said. Have high expectation for yourself, but expect the unexpected with others, and be the explorer. Don't be afraid to explore the world. Let your guard down. Enjoy what life has to offer. That seems like what Renee wants to relay to his wife. And let go of perfection, okay? Stop being a perfectionist. But yeah, that's it. That concludes the reading for Miss Céline Dion. Chime down in the comment section below what you thought about this message. I thank you all for tuning in to this video. Again, like, share, comment. Like, share, comment. Like, share, comment. If you like to book a personal session with me, it don't even have to be reading. It could be for other modalities like energy healing, sound healing, life coach, spiritual coach, in that matter. Feel free to book a session with me, www.honeysoulchildbotaker.com. And again, I send nothing but love and gratitude to you all. Let's get to 1,000 subs. That's my goal right there. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, to heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next one.